What's up, guys? ArtistVersion1 here. As you can tell from the title, I am doing something a little different here. But before we get to that, of course, in the description down below, there is Venmo, PayPal, Cash App. You guys want to help a brother out or request a video in any way, shape, or form, you guys can do that. Also, there is the Teespring link. You guys want to go get yourself an artist t-shirt. There is also the Amazon wish list. You guys want to send something over, like Diana Beth, who was nice enough to send over a whole box of my favorite Twizzlers here. She was nice enough to send that over. So if you guys want to send something over to be unboxed live on a live every Sunday that I go live now, that's the official day, or in a video just for you, just let me know. And also in the description is our sponsor, repsports.com, where you can go get Raise Energy Drink, you can go get Broken Arrow pre-workout, you can get the Raise Energy packs, put it in your water, stir it up, do whatever you like with it. You can go over to repsports.com, use checkout code ARTIST and save 15%. Most places only give you 10. Repsports, use my checkout code, I'm going to give you 15% off everything there. So what we're doing here, as you can tell from the title, I'm going to show you my autograph collection. I know what you're thinking. You're just copying Brendan. You know what? The funny thing is, I was actually collecting autographs before Brendan. I just never really showed them off. You know? But I actually started very low grade. I collected reprints. And for those of you who are like, what the hell is a reprint? A reprint is basically an authentic signature, but the person has reprinted that picture onto a high quality photograph to where it's not the original autograph. You know, it's essentially a high grade copy, essentially. So that's how I started collecting. So I figured I would go through those, and I would go through the authentic ones I have, plus I would do an unboxing from Sky High Signatures and Memorabilia from my boy Dan Sky. Great guy. Head over to his Facebook page if you guys like wrestling merchandise, wrestling signatures and such like that. And even if you don't like wrestling merchandise and signatures, if you guys just like good music, head on over there. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, just go there and drown out what he's saying and just listen to the music in the background. Because sometimes I just go there and I don't even buy anything the whole night. I just go there and listen to the music, you know. Like, he has one track. He has actual songs, which you can go listen to his album on Spotify, Apple Music, called It's Time. But he also has, like, beats that he just puts on in the background just to, you know, break up the monotony in the background. And, he has one beat that just touches my soul, man, you know. But we'll talk more about him in a minute. So first, let's get into my reprint collection here. Now, the only ones that I'm not showing off is I have an autograph from an adult star, and obviously I can't show that off for reasons because it's complete nude. And my other autograph is from my friend Romy Dames, who was on Hannah Montana. That is actually in the basement, you know. So the first one here, I figured I'd kick it off here. I have this one because I think she's a very classy person. You know, I think what she does on her YouTube channel, I think is very nice, what she does for people sometimes. But I figured it's a reprint here. It's actually a reprint of a Beckett approved one. Yeah, it's actually a reprint of a Beckett, and that is JoJo Siwa right here. I don't have anything for this one. But I happen to think she's a very classy girl. I like that she'll go to Walmart or Target and just buy all of her merchandise and then at the end just give it away to people. I just think that's very classy of her. That's why I wanted hers here. And this one I just recently picked up here, and that is the King of Queens star here, Leah Remini. Right here. This one I believe doesn't have a certification copy, but Leah Remini from King of Queens here. I've always liked this shot of Leah Remini, so I have a reprint autograph of it, which is pretty cool. I've been trying to get an autograph of Audrey Tautou, who, as some of you guys may know, is like my favorite actress. So this next one here is not a very good reprint. I will admit to that. It's not a very good reprint, but I used to have one when I lived in Illinois. In fact, I think Diana Beth is actually the one that got it for me for her birthday, like a long time ago. But somehow from the move from Illinois, my stuff, I should say, from Illinois to Iowa when I was living with the baby mama, somehow this got lost. So I went ahead and got another one, but this one's not as good as the last one. And that is Tina Fey right there. I got this one framed up here. But it is, I don't think the camera's actually doing it because, you know, the glare and everything. But this is not a very good reprint. There's a lot of blur to it. There's a lot of, it's very blurry. Like, the camera's not doing it justice. I don't know if you guys can see it in here, but it is not doing, it's not doing it justice here. But it's just nice to have, you know, because I love me some Tina Fey. The next one here is Margot Robbie. It is a reprint autograph of a picture of Harley Quinn, which, again, I could care less about Margot Robbie. I only got it because the guy that I bought this from on eBay, he usually has a deal where it's buy 3, get 1 free. So I only got this because it's signed on a picture of Harley Quinn, and I like the picture of Harley Quinn, and people know me. I fucking love Harley Quinn. Could care less about Margot Robbie herself, but I love Harley Quinn. So that's the only reason I grabbed this one here. But pretty cool. I mean, again, even though it's a reprint, you know, reprints are usually like, you know, they could be anywhere from $5 to $15, you know, depending on who you're getting and who you're buying from and such like that. So, like, there's a guy, what's the guy's name on eBay that I usually buy from? Does it say his username? Doesn't say, but, does it? No. If you want to know, let me know in the comments down below, and I'll let you know his eBay page. I think it's like Image3 or something like that. Usually has buy 3, get 1 free. Has a lot of sports, entertainment, movies, stuff like that, music, all that good stuff. Cool stuff. And next up here is another one of my favorite actresses here, and this is a copy of a what is it, PNA? PSA, I'm sorry, PSA certified one, and that is of Lucy Liu. This is another one that I've always really liked the picture of, so the fact that I have a copy of the autograph there, still pretty cool. And I think this dude charges like, I think it's like $685 for his and everything. And then, like I said, normally his are like buy 3, get 1 free. So it's cheaper to just get the buy 3, get 1 free rather than just one. You know, every now and then he'll shoot you like a deal. He'll, like the Leah Remini one I got, he shot it for me just instead of $685, it was $550. So like $550 plus $5 shipping. Okay, cool. Screw it, whatever. And the last one here for reprints is sorry, it's a little dusty. Is another copy of a PSA certified one, and that is of You Know Her, You Love Her, Cher. Right there. There's the signature of Cher, and this is like, I think like 80s Cher, isn't it? Yeah, it's somewhere in the 80s there, you know. But Cher, I mean, come on, who doesn't love Cher? Okay. All right, so those are just my reprints right there. Not a lot of them, but some of them there. All right, and the next ones are all authentic. They're all mainly wrestling. In fact, they're all wrestling. Now that I look at them. So the first 3 here are the first 3 I owned. Here, I bought them from the Wrestling Universe. So the first one here is Katarina in the frame here. Let's see, this glare sometimes, I swear. There we go. Oh, screw it. There we go. That's the best I can get it right there. There's the signature right there. Katarina, for those of you who don't know, was Katie Lee Burchill, Winter in Impact here. I think, again, like, Wrestling Universe was having a deal. If you spent, like, X amount, you got, like, free shipping. So I was like, all right, you know, and this one, like, was, like, it was cheap. It was, how much was it? I think it was, like, $4. You know, the only bad thing about this one is I did have to cut it. I had to do some precise cutting to get this to fit in the frame because this is an 8x10 frame, and I wanted it to fit in the frame. So, but I was able to cut it without doing any damage to it. I thought I did a pretty good job in cutting it, to my knowledge, you know, that is. But still looks pretty good. All right, and the next 2 here are of the same person, and the first one here is Renee Michelle, who, if that name doesn't ring familiar, Drake Maverick's wife, aka Rockstar Spud. Damn, this glare. There we go. I just think she's incredibly pretty. You know, I'm just always amazed of how did Rockstar Spud score her. You know, this is an okay picture of her, but I like this one better. Like, this one I could get rid of. Like, I've actually tried trading this away, but nobody wants it. But this one I like better, and this one I wouldn't get rid of. This was like from her official WWE photo shoot that she did. I don't know why they did an official WWE photo shoot with her if they weren't going to sign her. But this is the other one here. Right there, the Renee Michelle, right there. This is when she was on TV chasing the 24/7 title and such like that. But I love this picture of her. She has some killer eyes, too. So, great. Love it. Alrighty. And, let's see here. What do we got next here? Let's do these next. The next one here is, I've always been a fan of this cat. And, so when dude said he had it, I was just like, and all these next ones here come from Sky High Signatures and Memorabilia. Go check them out on Facebook. Again, you don't even have to like wrestling. If you like just good music, go check them out. But I saw that he had this, and I was like, dude, can you hold that for me for like a couple days? And he was like, yeah, no problem. So I went ahead and got it, and it is from Pro Wrestling Tees or Loot. It is from Loot, Pro Wrestling Loot, and that is Gangrel from the Brood. Here, the official Gangrel right there. Oh, it's great. I was always a fan of Gangrel. I always hated that they didn't, push him to the top and everything. But so to have his autograph, I think is really cool. And now, because all of these next signatures is all because of Brendan. I want y'all to know that, because Brendan shared the page one night. And I was like, oh, let me go over and check some stuff out and everything. It's all because of him is why I'm up to my neck in these autographs now. But this next one here, she recently had a phenomenal match on AEW for you wrestling fans out there. Which, speaking of wrestling, if you guys love wrestling, me and my buddies, we recently started a podcast called The Three-Way Dance that we upload exclusively here on my YouTube page. We recently did episode 4, which is like, I think our best episode so far. I mean, there was like a lot of good laughs in it and such. In my opinion, I laugh so hard at one of the things Nick does. It's so funny. So check that out. If you haven't, leave some questions for us to answer on the next episode, and we'll do that for you. Anyway, so this person had a great match, and I was like, man, I want her autograph, And lo and behold, the next show that I watched that Dan did, Dan is the guy who runs Sky High Memorabilia and Signatures and Memorabilia. Lo and behold, the next show that I watched, he was like, oh, I have one of these, and I'm only going to sell it for $30. And I was like, $30? Sign me up. And that is Dr. Britt Baker, DMD, right there. Right there. And this came like a couple days after her incredible Lights Out match with Thunder Rosa right there. And there's even the proof on the back that she signed it. Like, which one's mine that she signed? Right there, the bottom one. This one right here is the proof that she signed mine. So that's really cool. Some of them will have, this is a certificate of authenticity from highspots.com. Highspots.com, like one of the originators in wrestling merchandise online. But Dan guarantees everything, so even if it didn't have this, I would trust it. And some of it, like this next one here, doesn't have any sort of certification or anything, but I've seen this signature so many times that like I know it's real, so no need and everything. And even if it were to fail, Dan has a 100% guarantee on it. And if you go over there and you buy from him and you take it somewhere and it does fail the certification test, he'll either pay to get it certified somewhere else because he knows he's witnessed, 99% of these signatures himself, or he'll give you your money back, and he'll let you keep the piece just for shiggles, But this next one here does not have a certification, but I know it's real because I've seen the signature so many times that I know it's real, and that is Carmella. Right there. This was the first piece I actually bought from Dan because he had an incredible deal on it. He was getting rid of this piece for only $25, and I was just like, $25 for a Carmella? Get out of here! I'm buying it. Plus, like when Carmella wore the one piece and everything like that, that's when Carmella like was starting to look pretty good. In my opinion. Like when she wears like the two piece, like when she was like with Enzo and Cass and NXT, I could really care less about Carmella. But when she started wearing the one piece and Miss Money in the Bank and everything, I was like, man, Carmella looking kind of good and everything. So, but this one right here doesn't have any kind of certification, but I've seen that signature so many times that, oh yeah, and by the way, that's the signature for Dr. Britt Baker, by the way. But I've seen the signature so many times that I know it's real. All right. And the next one here is another fantastic deal. Again, because he goes live on his Facebook page, and he'll go live for hours. So, I mean, it's really kind of like, I mean, you know, it's not Walmart bin deals. You know, you're not going to get $5. You know, but if you watch long enough, you're going to find something that's, you know, pretty good deal. And this one right here, he just put into frame. And I happen to like this girl a lot. And he was just like $30. And I was like, again, $30 for this? Oh, fuck it. Sold. Give it to me. And that is it. And this is not a normal 8x10. These are an 8x10, obviously. This is, I believe he said, an 11 by 14, or 14 by 11, something like that. Anyway, it is a Sonia Deville signed right there, and is also certified by JSA, right? Yeah, JSA certified right there. And Sonia Deville, one of my favorites on the women's roster there. And this is, yeah, she looked good. Minus the braids. I don't like when she has the braids, but other than that, looking good. $30 for this right here. Fantastic deal. You know, and I'm not just kissing ass. That's actually a pretty good deal considering some of the other pieces that, you know, he offers and everything like that. That's out of my price range. So, fantastic deal for, I'm pretty sure he said 11 by 14. I'm pretty sure. Because this is an 8 by 10. So, yeah, about 11 by 14 right there. So, for an 11 by 14 Sonia Deville, incredible deal right there. You know, and she's one of my favorites. And that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to, like, get an autograph from, like, all my favorites. You know, I have a couple more to check off. You know, like I'm trying to get Velveteen Dream, a Charlotte Flair, a couple others, you know. But speaking of favorites, though, the funny story behind this one is that, like, when I first started going in there, I was like, hey, do you have this wrestler? And he was like, no, not at the moment, but I have a box coming from USPS, or no, UPS, I'm sorry, UPS, that has this woman, Becky Lynch, has all these people that have $2,000 worth of stuff in this box. Okay, cool. So the next show I showed up, and he mentioned that box, and it was lost. Like, UPS lost it. I'm like, no, man, because I've been waiting for this one wrestler. So then the next show comes, and he mentions that UPS found the box, and they're getting it to him. I'm like, yes. Finally, the next show comes. I'm like, do you have this wrestler? And he's like, not yet. I was like, oh my God. So finally, the like 5th show, I finally show up. And I'm like, do you have this wrestler? And he's like, I do. I was like, what? You know, and he does auctions and sales. He does auctions / quick sales. Some pieces will be for auction. Some he'll be like, yeah, $30 for this. Who wants it? And the first one that says they want it gets it and such. This one, he made me auction for it. Like, he had 2 of this piece. So the first one he puts up, I start bidding on it, and it goes just a little too high for me. And I felt like a complete dick, because I was just like, you know, I kept asking him for this wrestler. And I'm like, now I'm like, all right, I'm out. Because dude ran me up too much, you know. But then he was like, I have a second one. And good thing he had a second one, because I like this picture better than the other one, you know. So, I paid way more than I really would like to admit, so let me take off the stickers to put on that. But that wrestler was Lacey Evans, and I got this one right here, and it is glorious. I love it. The other one was just like a black and white shot of like her outside of an airplane, I believe, you know, because she was in the military and such like that. Also, PSA. Yeah, PSA certified on that one, baby. But I'm glad I got this one instead, because I actually like this one way better than the other one he put up. So I'm kind of glad I didn't win that first one, because I'm glad I got this one instead. This one is just fantastic. Her in her ring gear with the hair looking good and everything, and the signature right there. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I'm glad I got this one right there. All right, and now for the unboxing, because I actually recently got some stuff from him. And it just came in the mail today, so I figured why not show off the autographs and reprints that I have and show off what I got here. So let's go ahead and open this here, and I'll show you guys what I got, because I got some cool ones in this one. Plus, I won a mini little contest over at his live last time, so I'll show you guys what I got there as well. So let me just pry this open here. Okay. So, let's see. Which one do I want to show off first? Oh wait, one's missing. Hold on. Let me get that out. Hey, wait a minute. One's missing here. Did you put it together? Oh, yeah, there it is. Okay, there it is. All right, you put it together. Okay. Okay. All right, so the first one here, I thought about for a long time when you showed it off on the show. I was just like, really? No one's going to buy it at this price? You know? And it's like one of the greatest tag teams, if not the greatest tag team of all time. It was a great price. I even waited like a couple items in. Like, I was just like, is really nobody going to buy this? I finally just said, screw it, I'm going to buy it. And that is Demolition, Axe, and Smash. Right there. Look at that. Demolition, Axe, and Smash. They even wrote Demolition on it, then wrote Axe and Smash. Great. Right there. Look at that. That is fantastic. Right there. Got it for a great price on that. I was just amazed nobody bought it right off the bat. Like, once he said, boom, 35 bucks. I was like, oh, shit, somebody's going to snag that right away. No, no one did. I was amazed. And right on the back of it is he will sometimes just throw a contest at you like that. And we were talking about Miss Elizabeth in his chat room. So his contest was who were the 2 biggest people that she managed. And right away, Savage HBK. So with that, I won myself a free Matt Riddle autograph there. Right there. And there's a close-up of the Axe and Smash right there. But there's Matt Riddle's right there. Bro. Right there. Matt Riddle's a cool guy, you know, for free, you know. I mean, I have no personal quarrels with Matt Riddle. I mean, if I'm going to get a free autograph from Matt Riddle, or if I'm going to win a free autograph, it's not bad to win a Matt Riddle one, you know. Now, if it would have been somebody like Abdullah the Butcher or Bianca Belair, yeah, I've been a little pissed. But there we go. I won a free Matt Riddle right there. Alrighty. And the next one here is, this one he couldn't find. He couldn't find it for a while, and I was just like, hey, did you find that one I was looking for? And he was like, I did. And he was just like, okay, this much. And it's PSA certified, and it is Miss Dana Brooke right there. There's the signature right there. But yeah, Miss Dana Brooke right there. Again, one of my favorites. She's not high up on my hierarchy anymore. She used to be like high on my hierarchy of favorite women in the WWE, but she's kind of gone down a little bit, you know, because I just realized that they're never really going to do anything with her. So I've kind of just given up hope, which is kind of like what I do when I know they're not going to do anything with them. But Dana Brooke signature right there. But that's a great shot of her right there with the ring gear plus it's PSA certified. So great shot right there. And the last one here, let me peel this off. The last one here, this one was really cool here because I asked if he had this wrestler, and he was like, yeah, I actually have one laying right here. And not only was she holding a belt, but it's like an obscure belt, and not a lot, like I'm like one of rare people who know about this organization from like the very beginning. And that is Miss Tessa Blanchard, and she is holding the WOW Championship title, the Women of Wrestling Championship title, and there's her signature right there. And I think Tessa Blanchard has a fantastic body. Like, oh God, I love Tessa Blanchard's body. The only thing I don't like about her, she has like Charlotte Flair syndrome, by which I mean like when she gets like in the zone, she makes like these really derpy faces, you know, kind of like how Charlotte Flair does, you know. But a picture of her holding the Women of Wrestling world title, I thought was phenomenal, you know, because, you know, not a lot of people know about Women of Wrestling. Like, you know, they're on Access TV now and everything, but people don't know that that's actually like their reboot. You know, they were actually around in like 2000, 2001, you know, so great piece here. And again, on the back, I think there's even a picture of her, proof of her signing this. Where's the picture of mine? Oh, there is no picture of her holding mine. Nope, sure isn't. Oh, well, that sucks. Oh, well, but it's still certified. You know, get the certificate of authenticity from High Spots, which even though my picture's not on the back here, I'm sure she signed it, you know. Even though it's not back here, I'm double checking. Has her holding belts, but it just doesn't have this exact photo in her hands here, but that's okay. You know, I still believe, but still, great photo of her, great full body shot, because, you know, she has a great body, which is mainly why I like her. But yeah, so there we go. So there we are. That is my autograph collection there. Not nearly as impressive as Brendan's, you know, who got, you know, has got Willy Wonka's and, you know, Jesus Christ on a piece of the cross and such like that. But I like mine. You know, it's pretty good. You know, I like wrestling. You know, I got like one of my favorite tag teams. Now I just need like Velveteen Dream, Jake the Snake Roberts. I need a couple others. Charlotte Flair, Nia Jax. I need one of hers. A couple others I need. You know. But yeah, head on over to Sky High Memorabilia, Signatures and Memorabilia. If you're into wrestling and want some of these signatures for yourself, or like I said, if you're not, if you just want to hear some good tunes, head on over. Like I said, just don't even listen to the wrestling stuff. Don't even listen to them. Just kind of focus, cause like I said, that one song that I talked about that just touches me, you know. I just go over there and just zone out sometimes. I just go back to like the part of the show that he plays it, and I just have to fucking zone out what he's talking about just so I can listen to it, because it's an unreleased track. You can only listen to it at the live show. But if you do want to listen to like his covers of certain songs, you can listen to his album by Dan Sky, It's Time, on Spotify, Apple Music, Amazon Prime, whatever you get your music on, you know, except the Zune, of course. But yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video here, something a little different for you guys here. Yeah, that's all I have here for you. So remember, Venmo, PayPal, Cash App in the description down below. You guys want to help a brother out or request another video, something like this, or fund a video like this, you know, who knows. Although this would be a very expensive video to fund. This is not like a go to Goodwill and buy something there type of video that usually Andrew likes to fund and shit. Also, the Teespring link, want to get yourself an official artist t-shirt. Remember, go to repsports.com. Use checkout code ARTIST and save 15% on whatever you buy at repsports.com. Be sure to let them know that Artist sent you. And of course, the Amazon wish list. You know, Diana Beth was nice enough to send over my favorite Twizzlers, the sweet and sour cherry and citrus. Is that what it is? Citrus Punch and Cherry Kick. And these are my favorite Twizzlers ever. So if you guys want to see something unboxed or in a live on Sundays, we can do that as well. And remember to check out the Three-Way Dance podcast. If you guys are even bigger into wrestling, if you're a real big wrestling nerd, if you sat through all these wrestling autographs and everything, check out the Three-Way Dance podcast, because me, Nick, and Chubbs, we really get hardcore with it. And in episode 4, we had a really great time with that one. And we can't wait to do episode 5, because we're going to do some fantasy booking on that one. So go check it out. So until next time, I am the ArtistVersion1. And remember, be breezy.